Hello everybody, I'm Jeffery Straker. I'm a singer-songwriter pianist from here in Regina, Saskatchewan. I'm sending you wishes for a very Merry Christmas or non-denominational holiday celebration, whatever it is that you celebrate, just make it merry. I am going to answer 5 quick questions from The Reviews Are In. Question number 1. What was your favorite Christmas song when you were a kid? This is pretty easy. It was I'll Be Home with Bells On by Kenny and Dolly from their smash hit duet record, Once Upon a Christmas, released in 1984. And even though I learned the lyrics of that song when I was just a wee lad on the grain farm in Saskatchewan, I remember them to this day. Trim the trees and wrap the presents, turn the Christmas music on. This Christmas I'll be home with bells on. It's just joy. And Dolly bounced around and Kenny stuck his head through a wreath, and it was just festive madness. It was great. And yeah, that one really stands out. Now, as a matter of fact, they didn't ask me this question, but if there was a song that was my least favorite as a kid, and to this day it's also my least favorite, it's The Little Drummer Boy. It's that pa-rum-pa-pum-pum to me is so repetitive in that song. It's like Chinese water torture. It's like pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. And after like 3 times, I'm like, I get it. I get the noise that the drum made. I get it. So anyway, I think that song it overdoes it. Anyways, question number 2. What is your favorite Christmas song to play live? Okay, that would be Silent Night. And Silent Night for me, when I sing it live in my concerts, I do a holiday tour every year. That song transports me, and the second I start singing it, I am back in the little United Church in the small town in Saskatchewan I grew up in, a little town called Punashai. And at the end of the service on Christmas Eve, we would dim the lights, hand around candles, light the candles, and sing Silent Night as a congregation. So in my shows, I sing, it's always just to a solo acoustic guitar or solo piano. I sing verse 1, 2, 3, and then I loop back to verse 1 and have the audience sing along. And I find it it's so beautiful, but actually I get a little emotional. I really love it. So definitely my favorite to perform live. Question number 3. If I could partner up for a collaboration on a Christmas song, who would it be with? Well, obviously it would be Dolly Parton, but everyone's going to say Dolly Parton, obviously. So I'm not going to say Dolly because she's going to be taken up by everyone else's requests. So I'm going to say, and this is not like she's second, she's equal in my mind here. I'm going to say Anne-Marie 20 years ago. 20 years ago because she was still singing then. She's not singing anymore. And 20 years ago, because I think it was probably around then when she had that really fantastic, fabulous CBC Christmas special with all the fake snow and everything. And so I would collaborate with her on a song, but I would say, Anne, I'll do the duet with you only if I can be in your TV special. Hopefully she'd say yes. And the song we would do is probably her Christmas in Killarney, because it's pretty kickin'. And maybe to, give a little something, she could dress like an elf and I'd dress like a leprechaun. And then the footage would go viral and we could just retire and go golfing in Nova Scotia at her private golf course, assuming she has one. I bet she does. Yeah, Anne-Marie. Okay. Now, question number 4. What's your favorite beverage at a holiday party? Here it is. I discovered this 3 years ago at a holiday party in Toronto. It was a Dickens-themed holiday party. I had on a top hat and a long coat. And the drink that was served after we read The Christmas Carol was called Smoking Bishop. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Google it, discover it, make it, taste it, love it. It's amazing. And make it at your Christmas party and tell them the story of the Dickens thing. They'll think you're the smartest thing since Einstein. Okay. If I could have one dessert at a holiday dinner, what would it be? Here's the deal. If you've ever been to Saskatchewan, particularly at Christmas time, you will know that the dessert is not one dessert, but it is a mini buffet of desserts called a dainty tray. So my favorite dessert, my one that I have to pick it for a holiday dinner, is a dainty tray. And on a dainty tray is everything imaginable that is the goodness of Christmas, that is sweet and edible. So there's shortbread, there's butter tarts, there's mincemeat, There's cookies, chocolate, oatmeal, jams. There's cinnamon twists. Some people call them scuffles. There's Nanaimo squares. There's royal toffee squares. You know, there's coconut this and peanut butter that and chocolate this and, oh, it's amazing. And the interesting thing about this dainty tray in Saskatchewan is that it will often come out after the first dessert. So the first dessert might be like pie or something, and then comes the dainty tray. So I will pick the dainty tray and wave my Saskatchewan flag very loud and proud. And if you never had one, get one. There you go. I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and all the best for 2021.